Alright, so I am Chevy J, and I am taste testing this first ever frozen meal from Gordon Ramsay. I never seen it before. So, this is the first time. I never thought I would see it in my life, to see him produce or sponsor or endorse frozen meals, honestly. So we're gonna do a taste test and see if it's actually worthy, decent quality. Now, normally frozen food is normally pre-cooked for the most part. Very rarely it's raw food because, like, liability and stuff like that. So this was about $6, probably like more like $5.95 in Pennsylvania as of today. Today is October something, October 4th or something. I don't know what day. One of those days. 2023. So let's see, nutritional facts. I would say is one whole serving size is one bowl itself. So calorie intake is 490, which is okay, is expected for the size. Saturated fat, it's a little high, 17 grams, 84%. Cholesterol, 100 milligram, is medium, in my opinion. Sodium, it's very, very high, 990, so it's 43%. Sugar is 4 grams, so it's not too much in sugar. It has some vitamins. It contains milk. I'm surprised it contains milk. I never had shepherd's pie in my life. This is my first time having shepherd's pie. So don't judge me or my opinion entirely, but I'm just judging the overall food itself on like his frozen meals, essentially. Shepherd's pie, I have no experience with him in my personal experience as of yet. And this is not an actual pie, obviously. It's probably just ground beef itself and what is it called? Cheesy mashed potatoes. No, that's probably where the milk is. Cheesy. I'm gonna try it out right now and toss it into the microwave. So I open it up, and this is how it looks like. It's barely any wrapping on it. Barely. So the quality on the whole wrapping game here and packaging is probably piss poor in my opinion. In my experience, I have a lot of experience with frozen meals. Unfortunately, I do regret that in my life. But this is a very mediocre packaging. It's probably like level 2 out of 5. So here's your shepherd's pie after the recommended amount on heating up, which is 4.5 minutes. I put it at 5 minutes, just a little bit extra, just in case. And we'll cut into it. It's hot enough, I would say, to eat up and maybe enjoy. It's very, very cheesy. If you're lactose intolerant, I would recommend Lactaid. I don't have any forks, so this is gonna look weird with a spoon and a knife. So I'm gonna try it out though. Don't even need to cut into it actually. So it's actually more thinner than I thought on the cheese. It looks thick because it's mixed with the mashed taters in here. Make sure nice and hot. It is steamy, but with the issue with like frozen meals is that it's a lot of inconsistencies where there's like frozen spots in some microwaves or like some meals, depends on the packaging. And this packaging, in my opinion, is absolute trash. Let's try it. Let's get a taste. It's a little bit steamy, but nice and cheesy. Now this is supposed to have green peas, which it does. Not a ton. It's hidden in there. Carrots. And mashed taters and beef. Very minimal beef though. That's for sure. That's where the most of the cost would be is the meat and the cheese. I would say it's better than average, but I haven't had frozen meals in like since I was like early 30s. So it's like hard to judge on like what's in the market right now. For Gordon Ramsay, I never had Gordon Ramsay meals in my life. I would assume he approved the recipe on this. I mean, it's very tasty. very salty, as you probably saw. High sodium count, so it is flavorful, but it's like to a certain degree. You know, it's frozen meals. All right, so I just finished this up. It was okay. We're gonna do our own version of this, like of his recipe, but like actual make it fresh and compare. And I'll link up to the video for that right here. I can't really give you a good judge on like how it should taste. Having this for the first time in a frozen meal might not be a good idea, but I have some idea of how it should taste at least now, because I don't have access to anyone in town who makes shepherd's pie. I can't really rate it officially, but like for a general, for that specific meal, but in general for a frozen meal, in comparison to other ones, I would say maybe what, you know, a decent 2 out of 5. Not too bad, not too good. For the cost, $6, about $6. So I mean, for the price, maybe yeah, 2 out of 5 is a fair rating. Well, that's it. I'll see you on the next video. It'll be me making it from scratch, and hopefully it'll be coming out good for the first time in making it.